Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor today to be allowed to inform you about the spleen and its causes of its enlargement. At the beginning of the summer, my aunt was diagnosed with an enlarged spleen, and at the time when the doctor informed us of her diagnosis, we had no idea what he was talking about. At the end of the speech, I hope that you all will know what the spleen is, its causes, symptoms, and treatment of an enlarged spleen. The spleen is a small, important organ located on the left side of the body, right under the rib cage. Its function is to filter out old red blood cells and to store the good red blood cells, the white blood cells, and platelets in the blood. Without this, the body would catch every imaginable infection, and without platelets in the blood would become clotted, which would cause strokes. An enlarged spleen is whenever the spleen becomes larger than your fist, and it can be detected by a physical examination because the doctor cannot fill a normal spleen. He can only fill an abnormal spleen. To confirm an enlarged spleen, the doctor will normally perform a blood culture test, a CT scan, or an MRI. Any one of these tests normally detects an enlarged spleen. Symptoms of an enlarged spleen include pain with fullness on the left side, which radiates up to the left shoulder. Pain is a normal symptom of an enlarged spleen. Also, being full without eating can also be a symptom. Anemia, frequent fatigue, and easy bleeding is all symptoms of an enlarged spleen. Anyone can develop an enlarged spleen. Normally it is found in young children and younger adults who have been having infections for a long time. It is also found in African Americans because of their likelihood to catch sickle cell disease. Also, it is found in Jewish descents because of their likelihood to catch Gaucher's disease. If the enlarged spleen goes untreated, it could rupture, which would cause life-threatening bleeding in the abdominal cavity. It also will reduce the number of red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets, causing the body to catch infections. Treating the enlarged spleen is all about treating the underlying cause, because there's not really an actual treatment for just the enlarged spleen. You look more at taking care of the enlarged spleen, the causes of it becoming enlarged. And that would be if a body had cancer, infection, the doctor would treat the cancer or the infection. If the spleen does not go down once the doctor has treated one of these causes, then he might have to surgically remove the spleen, which he tries to avoid in any case because of how important the spleen is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you now know what the spleen is, that it is located on the right side of the body, and that it is a filter for old red blood cells and to store the good red blood cells, the old blood cells, and the platelets. You also know the causes of enlarged spleen, which is infections, cancer, or any other infectious disease. You also know that to treat it, you have to treat the underlying cause. Thank you and goodbye.